Hi, Kevin from the awareness.website, and we've got our continuing classroom classics video for you here. This video is going to be on the next move, White Stork Spreads Wings. And we're going to be talking about, in the last video we talked about shifting to the left. In this one we're going to talk about shifting to the right and spiraling. Spiraling! So hang in there, we'll be right back. We're going to pick up right from where we left off with the raise hand step up, and we've got a few comments from some of our subscribers that are great suggestions, so we're going to try and incorporate them into this video. So hopefully you'll see what we're doing, and hopefully this helps you out, and hopefully it'll help everybody out as far as understanding and following along with what we're doing. Okay, so to give you an idea of what's going on so you can see what the hands are doing, I'm going to start off with facing the camera direct on, and then I'll turn different angles and you guys can follow along. Okay, from the raise hand step up, so we've stood up, expanded, shifted to the left, expanded, put the heel down, and then the elbows drop and you come forward. So this is a high sit, so you don't sit really low. Going into the first part of Stork Spreads Wings, the arms and hands have come together. Now they're going to separate. Going to turn to the left, sit down and hold the ball to the side, step out with the toe turned in, and then you shift across sideways. And the left arm expands out, extends out and expresses. The right hand is expressing down with the fingertips just out past the knee. Once your weight is balanced in the right leg, you're going to step in with the toe, and then you're going to turn, stand up and separate the arms and stand up tall. And then from there, of course, you go into the brush knee, but that'll be another video. We're going to work on Stork Spreads Wings with this one. Watch again from this angle. So from raise hand step up, arms come together, expand the arms, sit down, hold the ball, so you've turned to the left. Now when you step out, keep the weight balanced in the left leg. Don't allow the weight to transfer as you step. You sit down, hold the ball, put the foot out, and then you shift across, and as you shift, the arms separate and express out. The weight balances into, relaxes down into the right leg. Don't turn. Don't turn and push, because now my spine is twisted and I'm kind of angled, a little bit overturned on the front foot, because the front foot is at 45, so I want to keep my hips and shoulders at that 45. So I just shift across. So just again, shift sideways and let the weight relax into the right leg. Shift, relax, get the balance in this leg. Keep this sit, keep the balance, keep the weight there as you move this foot over, and then the hands cross in the center, and then as you're standing, the arms are expressing. So by the time you get to the top of the standing up, the arms are finished expressing. A very common thing that happens is people will get to here and then they'll pop up as they step, and then all it is just the arms waving. So they're not connecting the rest of the body into the move. When you shift across, relax down, keep that sit, place the toe, and push from that right leg, and as you stand up, you allow yourself to turn to the front. And then everything will relax and go into the next move. So I'm going to turn the other way so you can see what's happening. I'm going to talk about a different aspect. So we've been talking about shifting. So I want to talk about another aspect, which is a combination of two things. Let's see, which way do I want to go? I'll go this way. Okay. Shift across, weight relax in the right leg, place the toe, and turn and stand up. So as you stand up, as your body is rising and you're turning and the arms are expanding, what that's doing is, in a combination of those movements, it's creating a spiral action through the body. And if you look at a lot of the foundations, and again, this all goes back to the foundation exercises, but there's this rotational aspect that goes on with the arms and the rest of the body that Don used to toy use, that when the leg is extending, the arm is extending, there's also a turning aspect. And when you do a move like Stork Spreads Wings, as you're standing and turning, that's sort of wringing the whole body out. It's putting this spiraling action, and then you're going to spiral back down. So you want to work on the foundations so that your ankles, your knees, your feet are in the right direction, the right angles, to help stabilize everything so that spiraling action has the most benefit. You have to be very relaxed. So this isn't something you want to force. You don't want to be trying to make a spiral happen. It's a matter of getting things lined up. And again, the foundations will train the body to do that. But it's a matter of getting things lined up and then allowing the body to relax and just sort of naturally fall into that motion. The more relaxed you are, the more it'll start to develop. As soon as you start trying to force it and make it happen, it just puts a lot of tension into the body. A whole lot of things can go wrong with it. So keep it very simple, very relaxed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around backwards so you can follow along with me as we go through the moves, as if you're following me in the set. So we're going to do it 3 or 4 times. You can do it with me. We'll see how that goes. So from raise hands, so if you were standing behind me doing the set. So arms open and separate. Relax down and hold the ball to the side. Step out with the toe turned in. Shift across. Place the left toe. And then the hands center. And you push with the leg and let the arms extend. One in front, one behind. Or one below. Both in front, one up, one down. How's that? Okay? So again, raise hand, step up. So all the weight's on the left leg. Both knees are bent. The hips are sitting back. Hands in front. The hands separate. Hold the ball to the side. The arms come together. Step out with the toe turned in. Shift across. So shift to the right. Place the left toe. Turn and stand up. The arms separating and rising as you stand. Let's do it again. Raise hand, step up. Separate. Relax. Hold the ball. Step out. Shift across. Place the toe. Stand up. Spiraling upwards. And then you'll spiral downwards to go into brush knee. Couple more times. This is the first part of Stork Spreads Wings. Step, shift, place the toe, spiral up. Raise hands, open, step out, keep the weight balanced, shift to the right, place the toe, spiral up. So keep practicing. Now that you followed along with me, do it on your own, get a feel for it. And that's one of the things you can do after class, and this really helps with memory and everything else. And this is what I did when I first started, is I would go to class, learn a few moves, and I would take my set sheet. We didn't have our videos, So I would put it on the back of the car as soon as I got home, and I would practice and start doing what I just did in class. And what that does is it helps break the dependency on having the landmarks, the classmates, the people around you, the instructor to follow, so that now you have to depend on the feeling for the moves yourself. So definitely practice as much as you can by yourself as well as going to class, because that'll really help a lot. And it just sort of strengthens that feeling for what the body's trying to do, and it'll help you to remember the moves a lot better too. Check out the foundation videos for sure, and pay attention to things like in the Toya. So we're talking about the spiraling. So when you're relaxing down in the back leg of a Toyu, the body turns to the left, and you can see that rotational part aspect going on in the leg. So when you turn and expand out, the body is expanding, turning and expanding. So there's a spiral, but the arms are also turning and expanding, so that spiraling action goes through the whole body. And then when you go into the front leg, same things. You're square to the front. And this is why we square to the front, is to help keep that knee lined up and to help that spiraling action relax down into the front leg. Then when you come back, that front leg is pushing. You're allowing yourself just to straighten up, and that sort of naturally puts in a turn. And then you relax down into the back leg. And again, so you're just spiraling down, spiraling up. But it's really important to make sure that the arms are expressing out right from the beginning. You don't want to kind of get to this point and then push the arms out. You want the arms to line up and then expand as you're going. So by the time you're sort of midpoint, both legs are straight, everything is pretty much lined up. So all you have to do is relax into the front leg and let go. Let everything finish. And that expression right out the hands. Same with all of these exercises. There's this rotational aspect with the expansion. So there's this spiral action going through the limbs. So play around with that. Again, keep it very simple, very relaxed. Don't be too forceful or intentional with it. Just pay attention to what's happening as you do the moves. I think that's probably good for this video. So as always, like us on Facebook, check out the website, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and take care, practice lots, and we'll see you later.